Hello, warblers and weaponizers. My name is TB Skyn, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where we're sort of, I think, slowly, gently beginning to worm our way towards the end of A Realm Reborn-ish, something along those lines. Certainly, the ultimate weapon has been activated, the traitor in our midst, who is this guy right here, this man who's standing right there. Hello, Thancred. It's you, dickhead. You're the traitor, apparently. Has revealed himself to our shock and horror, and that seems like the sort of stuff that usually presages the end of a story arc. So let's see what Minfilia has to say.
Grim tidings, Brick. It seems that word of the ultimate weapon's existence has already reached the Alliance leaders in the form of an ultimatum. They have gathered in the fragrant chamber and are deliberating their answer even as we speak. Beleaguered as they are, I fear they may well elect to lay down their arms in the belief that surrender will spare their people untold suffering, yet nothing could be further from the truth. That which the Black Wolf offers will doom Eorzea, not deliver it, and the leaders must be made aware of this. Let us hurry to them, Brick, and ensure that they do not act in ignorance of the consequences.
Okay, I guess we're... Where are we going? Okay, that way. Bartholomew, how you doing, my dude? The Council of the Alliance Leaders is presently in progress in the Fragrant Chamber. I must ask that you step away from the doors, sir. I'm sorry. You're here on behalf of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn? 1,000 pardons, my lord. Of course you may enter. Wow, that was easy. Again, no one has any security here.
We keep treading the same ground.
Van Belsar's demands are clear.
Alas, our minds are not.
I've never been one to shy from a fight, but if this weapon of theirs can do all they claim...
It has been 5 years since the calamity, and our people have scarce begun to rebuild their lives. Can we now, in good conscience, call upon them to risk what little they have left? I would spare them the pain of further conflict. Conflict, I say, though that would imply forces set in opposition. If the combined might of 3 primals could not stay Garlemald's new terror, what meaningful resistance can we offer? We who struggle to quell the foes who rise up within our own borders.
Long have we fought the primals, but to what end? We strike them down at no small cost, only for them to rise again and again. Are we to play this profitless game for the rest of days? I, for one, grow tired of it. Mistake me not. I do not propose to trade one tyranny for another. I love liberty. But conciliation need not mean oppression.
Yeah, when you're negotiating with an empire, I'm afraid that's the only option.
By the 12, though neither of you cried surrender, your every word betokened it. Not that I deny there is truth in what you say, nor can I rightly claim that Ul'dah is ready to fight. Refugees flood our gates, and beastmen swarm our land, while the great and the good do nothing. My flames struggle to bear the burden. I put on a grand show at the Remembrance Service, made all manner of lofty promises. I've made good on not a bloody one.
Do not blame yourself, Raban. You said only that which the people needed to hear. All present have done the same.
Yeah, don't blame yourself for lying to the people you're supposed to protect. That's fine. That's normal. Everyone lies to people all the time, constantly. That's normal.
Our citizens had become lost to hope. If our words serve to kindle it in them anew, better we speak than remain silent.
Yeah, just lie.
Our enemy condemns us for failing our people. Yet what does he care for their well-being? While we labored to rebuild their lives, the Black Wolf built instruments of murder with which to end them.
Her Majesty speaks true. For all our failings, the people's well-being has ever been our foremost priority. While none among us ever doubted that the Empire would one day resume its war, we scarcely had means enough to solve the problems of the present.
Aye, which is why we look to others to safeguard our future. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Alas, they are gone, and the Black Wolf is at our door.
Admiral! I fear you are mistaken.
Alphinord, Minfilia, and Seven Hells. Master Garland?
Also me.
And you, dear friend.
Yeah, your dear friend whose name you definitely remember. Oh, hey, it's you, dear friend.
By Ralga, you're alive. All of you.
As we approached, I would swear I heard talk of surrender, but I know that cannot be. It is not the Eorzean way.
Hear me, my friends. Accepting the Garleans' offer to vanquish the primals would be folly. Folly, I say. For might is not the answer to the primal threat. Indeed, the more the Empire exerts its strength, the worse matters will become. Primals enter this world when mortals call upon them, and mortals are wont to appeal to a higher power when they are desperate. Nothing is more certain to breed desperation in the beast tribes than the Garleans' proposed solution.
The true answer lies in a lasting peace. But the Garleans only know war and conquest. Should Eorzea fall into their hands, there will be such suffering as none can imagine.
We are not blind to the many challenges that each of your nations face. Yet you must not give in.
I hope that my very large hand gestures will communicate to you the necessity of listening to my words.
Aye. Remember 5 years ago when you wagered all for the sake of the realm? Remember what you fought for, what you were willing to die for. Let the memories rekindle the fire in your heart, for Eorzea has need of it again.
Come what may, we Scions will never give up the fight. And so I bid you stand with us, and together we shall safeguard the future of the realm.
I'm gonna hit it with my axe.
A great man once said that a shrewd merchant grasps not for the quick profit, but invests in the future. Wise words, eh, Ralban?
Sid,
Your words stir and shame me in equal measure. How could I contemplate surrender? I know full well that all we have, we owe to the sacrifices of those who went before us. Yet the seeming hopelessness of our plight robbed me of my insight.
So this is like, her delivery here is very like 10th grader reading their book report kind of thing.
I know full well that we all have. We owe our sacrifices to those who went before us, yet the seeming hopelessness of our plight robbed me of my...
And I have to imagine that what the actor was told by the voice director is more diction, more clarity, like be very, like enunciate, pronounce all of your words, and like that's usually what you end up. Like, that's the thing. I do want to stress this when it comes to stuff like the voice acting in games like these. The actors are almost always giving the performance that they're asked to give.
We Gridanians have no love for war.
Which is also the thing of, like, depending on the technical needs of a game, for example, the way that the game is animated, the way that the game engine handles dialogue and speech. Final Fantasy XIV being a Japanese game will presumably be geared towards handling Japanese enunciation, handling Japanese timings, and, like, God only knows how much that has changed during patches and stuff like that. But, like, something that's very commonly one of the reasons for weird off-kilter voice acting in like localized games is that the rhythm and the writing and the way that everything's put together is structured around delivering a particular, for example, Japanese archetype. Like the tsundere, for example, is something that translates okay into Western, acting archetypes and tropes, but not every Japanese archetype or stereotype translates smoothly into a Western conception of them. And, like, all of that shit is the kind of stuff that makes voice acting a really difficult job. So, like, no, it's not a good performance. Like, nobody's giving a good performance really here, but it's about more than the voice actor themselves.
Yet we have still less for those who would threaten our homeland. Ever have we fought to protect those things we hold dear, and this shall never change. Gridania will go to war. We will fight the Empire for the sake of the realm and all who abide here.
Oh, that's an animation choice.
At long last, I hear words worthy of a founder of the Alliance.
Especially Raban there. Like, you can just, like, the voice actor was told, do a laugh. Ha 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 ha.
Raban, are we to be outdone?
I lost one homeland. The thought of losing another had blunted my resolve.
I would be curious, though, to try and hear this with the Japanese voice acting.
But no man knows better than I that if you want aught, you'd best be ready to die for it. With great danger comes the chance for great glory and great profit. We Uldans who have turned sand into gold know this well. How many times have we fallen into the pit of despair, only to have you pluck us out? I've fair lost count.
Reckless, the lot of you, like bloody pirates. Well, I won't waste my breath trying to talk you round, on account of being a pirate myself. And the pirate who shrinks from a challenge is no pirate at all. Those who would pick a quarrel with us must choose. Back down or go down with all hands. Let the Garleans come. The united strength of Limsa Lominsa will be waiting for them.
If our realm is to be free of this pall of darkness, let it be by our own hands.
For Eorzea!
We must needs consider how the weapon may be brought to bear against us.
The Maelstrom will secure strategic points along the coastline.
In the meantime, The flames will deploy at...
Be at ease, my friends. You have banished our doubts. Pray leave the military matters to us and retire to the waking sands. We will send word anon.
Yes, let us go to the hideout that the enemy knows exactly where it is. Where everyone we like and all our friends were murdered. And we'll just go there, and they'll never think to look for us. It sure is good to be back in the safe place of this place where everything's cool and no one's dead. Oh no, wait, this... Okay, well... Okay, maybe a lot of people are dead, but it's fine. As one age endeth and another doth arise, so do our struggles wax in vain. What wouldst thou ask of me? How fares the realm? Souls from either far, strangers from strange lands. Yester with thine eyes, and morrow by thine hands. By my reckoning, these words from the divine chronicles tell of the warriors of light. With cloudless vision of the past, they forge the way into the future. Mine interpretation it ringeth true with what I have witnessed. Hey, like nothing ever happened.
Had I not intervened, that Gallian soldier may have well have done for Ida, lowering her guard in the middle of the battle as so she were in an evening stroll. How much of a scatterbrain can she be? Well, at least we cannot fault her for being inconsistent. Huh, instead of gratitude for coming to his rescue, Papa Lima called me a scatterbrain. Next time he gets caught by the Empire, I'm leaving him to rot. Counteroffensive will require the total commitment of every allied nation, as well as flawless coordination of all forces. I pray the Council understands this. We may have surmounted this latest trial, but the worst is yet to come. We must remain focused. I will not see our efforts wasted in futile regret. And as for Thancred, he and I have much to discuss.
For many years, I dedicated my life to research and development of Magitech, unwilling or unable to see the repercussions of my work. And though I've since left Garlemald behind, its scientists continue to build upon my work. I fear that this new weapon may be yet another example of that, an ancient relic enhanced with technologies I created. Yet, even should that be the case, it will still require a brilliant mind to... No, he didn't.
Oh, she hasn't said a word to me since the rescue. Was it all for nothing?
You hope you rescued her for other reasons than just trying to get in her pants, my dude. What's next on the agenda? We're ready to get to work?
I understand you gave our fallen brothers and sisters a proper burial. I'm sure they appreciated it. When the Empire's beaten and all of this is over, let us visit them at the church.
I cannot well express my relief to think that the Alliance came so close to surrender.
But the fire in their hearts has been rekindled, and they will fight to the last.
This warmth inside. Did you feel it too, Grandfather? I would know something. Was that your power at work earlier?
Nothing of the sort. The leaders of Eorzea had lost their way. I merely helped them to find it again. Oh, hello. Yes, our party returned just a moment ago. How close are you? It's all right, Sid.
We must needs plan our next move. Pray continue liaising with your respective nations. Sid, would you be our man in Ul'dah?
I'll be whatever and wherever you need me to be.
We haven't a moment to waste. All right, Let's do this!
Thancred's fate weighs heavy on my mind. I cannot bear to think of him in thrall to an Ascian. Mayhap you know this already, but the Ascians are immortal beings without physical form. Since time immemorial, they have fanned the flames of chaos from the shadows. That they might work unseen, the Ascians entrap and possess mortal men by means of malign artifacts known as crystals of darkness. One such crystal may yet be the key to saving Thancred.
This is a crystal of darkness.
A mere replica, created using data obtained from anomalous crystals found across Eorzea.
It comes to us courtesy of the students of Baldessian, our distant allies. Even for an Archon, Thancred's talents are exceptional. We all had complete confidence in him. It was for this reason that none among us foresaw the danger in sending him to investigate the Ascians alone.
Thancred had been striving to fill the void left by Louisoix. Yet, it was plain that he was overtaxing himself.
Yeah, he would volunteer for everything and work till he was dizzy.
And the toll taken by his exertions made him vulnerable to Ascian influence.
The crystal that binds Thancred must be somewhere on his person. If we could but destroy it, his Ascian possessor would be compelled to relinquish control over him. You have proven the stoutest of allies, standing with us through thick and thin. Yet the most perilous struggle is still to come. For the sake of the realm and Thancred, I ask that you lend us your strength once more. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. As I am sure you are aware, the realm was saved from certain doom 5 years ago by heroes known as the Warriors of Light. What you may not be aware of is that your many feats in service to the Scions have prompted folk to make certain comparisons. I must confess, you do remind me of them. Yet remember this, however glorious the past, it is the hero's lot to be judged on the deeds of the present. A new darkness threatens the realm, and the people cry out for a savior. I believe that you are he, a warrior of light, here in the present, guided by the crystal's will. Come, my friends, let us fight to safeguard the future of our beloved Eorzea.
Bum 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 ba ba ba. Oh hey, it's a bunch of gear that's worse.
All present, then let us begin.
We received details of the impending operation. In what promises to be the single largest counteroffensive in the realm's troubled history, the Alliance will strike at every Imperial stronghold standing upon Eorzean soil. As might be expected, the operation will be complex, but you need not commit its intricacies to memory. It is enough that each man understands his part and plays it to the best of his ability. The finer instructions you'll receive at each staging point. To begin, let us review the distribution of our forces. From west to east, the Maelstrom of Limsa, the Immortal Flames of Ul'dah, and the Order of the Twin Adder of Gridania. Next, let us examine the locations of the Imperial strongholds.
Near Limsa we have Castrum Occidens, situated in the eastern Vilbrand, and Castrum Marinum, which lies in the south and the east in the midst of the Rotano Sea. Near Ul'dah we have Castrum Meridianum to the north, and the coastal outpost of Cape Westwind, which connects Castrum Marinum to the mainland by means of a Magitek transporter. Near Gridania we have Castrum Oriens, which lies upon the eastern edge of the Twelveswood. And finally in Mordona stands Castrum Sentry, a thorn in the heart of Eorzea. The forthcoming operation will see Allied forces assault each of the aforementioned locations, with the ultimate objective of destroying the Empire's new weapon housed within Castrum Meridianum. As one might expect of the Black Wolf's seat of power, Castrum Meridianum boasts all but impenetrable defenses. If we are to breach it, we must needs isolate it from its sister strongholds. To do otherwise would risk being caught between a hammer and an anvil. The operation will comprise 4 distinct phases all told. The first shall see us eliminate one of the Black Wolf's most trusted lieutenants. Ritaten says Arvina. According to our intelligence, the Prefectus is due a visit to the Imperial outpost at Cape Westwind for an inspection. When he arrives, we shall dispatch an elite adventurer unit to eliminate him. Brick, we would have you lead this assault. Ritaten is a peerless field tactician. Shorn of his leadership, the garrison at Castrum Occidens will be as a snake without its head. Phase 2 will see us sever Castrum Meridianum's primary lines of supply. As soon as Ritaten's presence is confirmed at a coastal outpost, the Maelstrom will lay siege to Castrum Occidens. At that very hour, the Leminson Armada, helmed by the Admiral herself, shall move to blockade Castrum Marinium. Meanwhile, in the Twelveswood, the Order of the Twin Adder will surround Castrum Oriens. And they'll have the Sylphs to help them. Phrixio's been waiting for a chance to avenge these ones. Oh, that was another person talking, actually. Phase 3 shall see us neutralize Castrum Meridianum's defenses. Forming our main thrust, the Immortal Flames will march against the stronghold with all their strength. While the enemy's eyes are thus drawn outwards, another elite adventurer unit shall infiltrate the Castrum. Its mission? To disable the Magitek field generator which protects the Praetorium, a fortress within a fortress wherein the ultimate weapon is believed to be housed. Brick, we would have you take command once more. Meanwhile, the Order of the Twin Adder will blockade the railway which connects the Sentry and Meridianum, preventing the timely arrival of reinforcements from Mordona. A wise precaution. The monstrous locomotive which runs back and forth between the two castles is capacious enough to transport a small army, by all accounts. It is well the Garleans did not think to give it wings. Once Meridianum's defenses have been compromised, the operation will enter its 4th and final phase. This will see the Immortal Flames enter the stronghold and suppress the remnants of the enemy garrison, allowing Brick's unit to pass unopposed into the Praetorium, where they will locate and destroy the ultimate weapon.
By this feat, the operation shall be deemed a success. In addition to the Grand Companies, we can count upon the support of a variety of other parties, from the Pirates of Limsa Lominsa to the Monetarists of Ul'dah. In all, the operation will involve no fewer than 12 major factions. Legend holds that the Archons were 12 in 1 and 1 in 12. It is for this reason that our grand endeavor has been dubbed Operation Archon.
Countless free companies have also pledged their swords, and more join us by the day. At long last, all Eorzea is rising as one.
As before, we Scions shall work in concert with the Grand Companies. Ida, Pabalima, and Yushtola, pray accompany your respective organizations on their missions. Orianga, I would have you represent us in Ul'dah. Reassure the financiers that they've made a sound investment. When that is done, pray return here and aid in the coordination of our forces.
Tadaru, please assist Orianga in any way you're able, and ensure that everyone is kept abreast of the latest developments. Minfilia, Sid, I shall accompany the main host in an advisory capacity. It will be our task to analyze... Oh, Sid and I shall accompany, yeah. Intelligence as it comes into our possession and make the necessary recommendations to command. As Alphinaut mentioned, you're to lead the elite unit of adventurers whose task it will be to see the Operation Archon's main objectives fulfilled. Yours is the most important role of all, and like to be the most dangerous. Choose your party well, and stint not in your preparations. The battle for the future of the realm is about to begin. Together, let us show the Black Wolf the power of a united Eorzea. Pray report to the Immortal Flames encampment situated north of here when you're ready to be briefed on your first mission. I cannot stress this enough, but please be careful when you walk in the light of the crystal.
And, whoops. So, hey, if you just noticed that Twitch chat seems to have appeared in the lower left corner of the screen, the reason why that happened is that I got really, really tired in the middle of recording the episode, and I was like, oh, shit, I'm just going to go to bed and just going to continue recording tomorrow. But then I also decided that this playthrough should be a little bit more of a stream series, like a thing that I record live on stream at twitch.tv/tbskyn. And you can come along and watch it get recorded sometimes if you want to. But that means I've decided to put chat on screen, and there might occasionally be some, like, things that pop up here with like, oh, this person has sent a tip or a raid or something. Who knows? That'll show up here with a little noise. So don't be alarmed, don't be confused, don't be scared by any of those things. It's just I made a decision about changing something about the format of the thing in the middle of recording an episode, like a fool. But fortunately, not my problem to edit that together. That one is entirely up to Jane. Hi, Jane. Say hi, Jane. But yeah, we need to go and do the, whatever it was, Operation Archon thing. But first, Urianger has the blue quest with the plus sign on it, which means we should probably go and talk to him about that. He looks beseechingly in your direction, fear in his eyes. Okay. Friend to the dawn, hear my plea. Tidings most ominous arrive from Gridania. A primal walketh the shroud. Those who have borne the eldritch spirit witness, and returned to tell the tale, avowed that ne'er before have they seen its like. The gods' quiver doth investigate as we speak, and meseems Bolord Levin would welcome a capable adventurer's helping hand. Pray, hie thee to the seat of the first bow, and shine thy light upon the matter. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Let's go and do that. Let's go and see what that is. What is the level 42 quest? He seeks an adventurer for a most daunting... Let's just see what it is. Ah, now here's a man who inspires confidence. It heartens me to see you stride into the Adder's Nest today, for I have a task of considerable breadth and even greater import. A task that cries out for a competent adventurer. Allow me to elaborate. In the recent weeks, my eyes have been drawn to unusual movements among the Sylphs, those charming yet troublesome beastmen with whom we share our forest home. In hopes of shedding light on their intentions, be they malicious or benign, I dispatched a young researcher to Little Solace to investigate further. The fellow goes by the name of Voice, perhaps you have heard of him. It would seem he's rather accomplished in his field. He set out a fortnight ago and has been sending regular reports ever since, that is, until some 3 days past. Though he was quick to assure me that his prodigious intellect and survival skills would ensure his safety, I cannot help but fear he has come to harm. Such is my request to you. Travel to Little Solace and inquire to the well-being of our man. Seek out the Sylph, Olmixio, who has oft acted as an intermediary between our peoples. Now go in safety and in haste. The forest holds many dangers, these days more than ever. Okay. I guess that's a thing. This is Lev Meat, don't care about that. It's the Archer quest. What's that thing? There's Primal Fear. Let's go and do that thing. Is there an inside? There is an inside. Proceed to the seat of the first bow. Yes? Awesome! I've heard much of your deeds in recent days. You come to lend your strength to the primal investigation? Yes. Your aid is most welcome. Okay. I shall proceed directly to the matter at hand. Although still unsubstantiated, ill rumors stir among the townspeople of late. Rumors of a shadow-clad knight who rides in the shroud. Under normal circumstances, I would pay such idle ghost stories little heed. This time, however, we've reason to suspect, but we have naught to gain by rushing to judgment. I would have you go to the streets, Sylphs, speak with the people, and hear their words with your own ears. You've already talked to us, you could just tell me whether you could just, okay. No, fair enough, fine. Alright. Who was that man in black? Who indeed? It's not gonna be no. The ghost knight, I saw him, clad from head to toe in armor that seemed forged from shadow itself, galloping through the shroud atop his hell-born steed. Mark my words, the tree themselves were quivering in fear that night. I've not slept a wink since I returned. I have no idea what that accent is. I usually apologize to whoever's accent I mutilate badly, but I don't even know what that was. Where are the rest of them? Oh god, they're all spread out, aren't they? Honor ain't. When you're dishonorable in the south, honor ain't.
Aye, saw him clear as day, as clear as night, you might say, with me own two eyes. More fearsome than the rider was his ghastly steed. I know not where you've traveled, but I can assure you you've not seen a more frightening beast. One thing I can tell you, friend, that was no spectre nor shadow. Nay, he was as solid as you or me.
Okay. It's gonna turn out to just be some dude who, like, dresses scary because it's Halloween. Or it's gonna be a boss fight. Yeah, I saw the Black Knight, after which I promptly fled for my dear life. Should you end up in my position, you'd be wise to do the same. I have my pride, but I'm not fool enough to cast my life away. Besides, one look was enough to know this is a manifestation of pure evil. Were he to turn that massive sword against Gridania, all of our lances as one could not hope to stand in his way. Okay.
Don't sneak up on me like that, friend! Forgive me. Ever since espying a glimpse of that ghastly horseman, my heart won't stop racing. I knew the elementals would punish us sooner or later for daring to disobey their will. This is surely a sign of sinister happenings to come.
Yes, I shall report my findings of people saying some things that don't really connect that much to each other, frankly. There's some real Howard Shore influence to the music here in Gridania. Like some real sort of Lord of the Ringsy touches here and there in the music. Yeah, run faster! Just let me use my motorbike. We're outside. It's not inside the city.
A knight clad in shadow-forged armor, a mammoth sword, and hell's-born steed. It is clear now. Worst forebodings have proven most unfortunately prescient. A ghost knight atop his baleful steed. It is as I feared. The rumor is bear
It was Odin. Oh, okay. A most inauspicious resemblance to the references in ancient scripture describing Odin, the dark divinity. It is my suspicion that the Dark Horseman of Rumor is indeed Odin, and furthermore that this malevolent presence is a primal. And yet, before the God's Quiver takes action, I would seek the counsel of one versed in the holy writings. Make for Quarry Mill and seek out Brother Apopeps. Brother Oapesi. Okay. I would know what he knows. That's just Oapepsi. I would know what he knows. And be swift, Ulfam. If Odin has truly come to the Shroud, time is not on our side. It was Odin. Well, I was suspecting. Huh, chat says there's something in my character menu I haven't taken a look at yet. Two things, in fact, which, not sure what they mean by that. What do you mean by that, Bloodleaf? Wrong door. Oh, here. Right, the portraits. Yeah, the adventurer plate thing. That's like your calling card where everyone, like, people have found a way apparently to take pictures of their asses. Which apparently Square were a little bit unhappy with. Okay. Is he here? He's there.
I am Oapesi, and you must be the adventurer I've been expecting. Ah, yes, Odin, the dark divinity. Lord Levin is understandably distressed at his arrival. As one who has read the scriptures, however, I am not entirely surprised. Odin, as the ancient writings have it, rode forth into our world, wielding a dark blade capable of cleaving the earth and the heavens. By his fell blade did perish Earth herself, and countless multitudes of her people. And long last, the great hero of Alak did arise to do battle with the dark god. Odin was slain and his spirit sealed within a forest spring. For years, this was thought to be a mere wives' tale, a ghost story told by mothers to frighten their young ones into obedience. But recent archaeological studies at Allagan ruins have unearthed damning evidence to the contrary. When now, these rumors... The scriptures claim that the dark divinity slumbers in Earth's fount deep in the heart of the Shroud, where the power of a crystal confines him. I have ventured into the forest and seen the crystal with my own eyes, but this was many years ago. It's entirely within the realm of possibility that something's gone terribly awry and the fetters of the crystal confine the dark divinity no longer. I would send you to Earth's fount to investigate the matter, but be forewarned. Your path will not be an easy one. Should any evil spirit stand in your way, this water of cleansing should avail you.
Water of cleansing. Okay. Over there. That away. Vroom vroom. Okay, to be fair, it was kind of easy to get here. Like, not the most sealed thing I've ever seen in my life. The last of the Allagans. Are we about to make a whole species extinct? That seems mean. Ah, there you are.
Crystalline jail that held...
I keep saying Gaul instead of jail.
Jail that held the dark divinity in check. Were you able to ascertain what's become of it?
Yes, here. This stone may have been the only thing preventing the Elder Primal Odin's return to Eorzea, and now the stone is destroyed.
Magical energy still remains in this stone, though its powers have grown dim. What's more, behold how the stone has been cleaved clear in twain. By Odin's fell blade, there can be no doubt. Yes, there can be no doubt to the identity of our unwelcome guest, and yet, it is most curious. If the dark divinity rides free, why does he tarry in the Shroud? Anyway, you are to be commended for your bravery, adventurer. Simi is preparing a report on this very matter as we speak. I would be most grateful if you could share your findings with her as well.
With who? Someone somewhere down here? Inside? Where? Ah, out here. No. Up there. I guess. Okay. Oh yeah, there you are. Cool. Stairs. What an inconvenient place to stand, lady.
So it is indeed as we feared. The seal of Earth's fount has been broken, and the dark divinity rides again. I must draft a report immediately.
Yes, I guess I'll have the thing that gives me more resilience. Ooh, materia.
Your assistance in the investigation has proven invaluable, adventurer. You have our thanks. With your aid, I finally managed to complete my report. A thorough survey of all eyewitness reports, along with the most credible theories regarding the Dark Divinity's presence in the Shroud. I intend to deliver copies of the report to Brother Wapisi and the Bowlord Levin myself. The Scions, too, will no doubt be eager to learn of our findings. I would be most appreciative if you could deliver a copy to Urianger in my stead. My duties demand that I remain composed, but in all truth I fear for the fate of our people. Should the time come that the Dark Divinity draws his blade against Gridania, promise me that we can count on your aid.
Probably. And best prepaid ticket. So presumably that unlocks a boss fight with Odin, which I wouldn't mind. I want to see what he looks like in this game. Excuse me. Sup, buddy? There's another evil god. Brick, I am most heartened by thy safe return. Wert thou able to cast light on the shadows that haunt the shroud? So, it is true. Having awakened from nigh eternal slumber, the dark divinity now rides free in the shroud. Whilst you were afield, I immersed myself in the scriptures. The more I scoured the words, the more I did realize that the writings draw heavily upon Allegan historical chronicles. History is quite a fascinating beast, is it not? One nation's glory is another's suffering. One nation's great hero, another's most abhorrent villain. I mean not to speak in platitudes, only to say that there's never but a single side to any story, even a story that is presented as historical fact. To what end did the dark great hero of Alak seal Odin in a jail of crystal? What impels the dark divinity to ride once again? Cast thine lights on the shadows of history, friend, that we might be delivered from the darkness. Cool. Guess determination? Take that one, why not? No more quests from you, right? Cool. Let's talk to Alfino.
Each phase of Operation Archon must be executed to perfection, Brick. The fate of Eorzea hangs in the balance. The Maelstrom has committed its forces to the operation. In fact, the pirates look forward to their part in this naval warfare with something approaching unholy glee. You need only concentrate on the task that lies before you. We stand vigilant at your back.
Let's see. Biggs. The chief, to be honest, I don't know where he is or what he's up to at the moment. Probably busy doing something only he can do.
Tataru, I suppose you wasn't meant to be...
Talk to her! Use your words! Speak with your mouth, you posturing little fool!
62, 63, 60... Oh, Brick, just warming up for the operation. We're gonna accompany the Gridanians. How many times was that?
For God's sake, Ida, we have the operation to think about, and you're wearing yourself down by exercising. Your form isn't even correct. It is cheating to swing your arms. I appreciate that you have nervous energy, but there will be no shortage of opportunities to expend it when we go toe-to-toe against the Guardians.
Okay, go to the place, talk to the people about the thing that is about the stuff.
Walking one. Walks with strength and purpose, yes, but this one is a busy one. State one's case and state it quickly. Scholar, walking one is looking for smart one, yes. This one knows no smart one. This one does know a bumbling, stumbling one, but what business would anyone have with that one? Stumbling one's whereabouts? Why, right over... wherever did that one bumble off to? Bumbling one likely stumbled off to see Elder One. Stumbling one is always bothering Elder One with silly questions. Bothersome one's blathering makes less sense than babbling brook, this one thinks.
Okay, well. Frixio, buddy, could you tell me where the guy is?
Brave one returns to these ones. This one is honored. Word of brave one's deeds comes often to little Solace. These ones are honored to call brave one friend. Brave one is searching for scholarly one. Brave one cannot possibly mean that one. This one has met many walking ones, and that one has all the wit of a wing rat. 3 days ago, witless one stumbled off to the Sylph lands, babbling something about research. This one knows little of research, but this one does know that the Sylph lands are no place for walking ones, and witless walking ones, much the less. Yes, these ones' ancient home is now the domain of touched ones, and those ones means danger for these ones, and walking ones alike. This one tried to stop witless one, but witless one's ears are stuffed with beeswax.
Great. Vroom, 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 vroom.
Bumbling one set off for the Sylphlands. Bumbling one is even dumber than this one thought. Touched ones will greet Bumbling one with boom and sizzle. Then Bumbling one will be crispy one. This one thinks it for the best. These ones will have one less worry. Walking one would go in search of that one. This one's confused. Take this one's word. That one is not worth the trouble. Walking one is certain. Then this one will not stand in walking one's way. But heed this one's warning. Be wary, or dead ones will number 2. Walking one will truly go in search of Bumbling one. This one thought walking one was making a joke, like the time this one stole Bumbling one's undergarments. This one does not understand what walking one is thinking. This one would leave Bumbling one to bumble on one's own, but oh well, to each one one's own.
Okay.
This one saw Bumbling one stumble off towards Lark's Call, between this place and Touched one's home. Bumbling one is probably there shivering in stockings, if Bumbling one found stockings anyway, which this one doubts. Be warned, walking one. The trees have eyes and report to touched ones. Walking one should not rush too quickly to Bumbling one's aid, lest walking one falls into nasty trap.
I'll be alright. Where am I going?
Walking one scribbles letters. Maybe walking one is smart one that everyone was talking about. Smart one? Ha! Smart one would not stumble so stupidly into these one's domain.
So someone help me! Eat me alive!
Shush, stupid ones. These ones have no need for eating. Or did stupid one not read in that stupid one's paper stacks? Stupid one is even stupider than this one thought. Now answer this one. Stupid one tries to sneak into these one's home and kidnap chosen one's boardling, yes? Stupid one will confess, or stupid one will be shocky sissly one.
Chosen one? Podlings? What a...
Uh-huh. Did this one know it, or did this one know it?
But I was just repeating what you...
Silence! This one here sneaking one. Who goes there?
This one knows boss one. This one has seen walking one in little Solace. Walking one is strong, not like stupid one.
Bah, This one will deal with stupid one another day. Let these ones be off.
Oh, friend, how can I ever repay you? Why, I thought I was a goner for sure. Whatever do you suppose got into those Sylphs? The bestiaries described them as such a carefree, fun-loving folk, and my rather limited first-hand experience has been the same. But do tell, to whom do I owe this debt of gratitude? An adventurer dispatched by the order of the Twin Adder on behalf of little old me, you say? Oh, bless the commander, always looking out for his charge. While I'd love nothing more to continue this conversation, would you mind terribly if we did so back at Little Solace? This place is giving me the heebie-jeebies. Oh, hello. I say, it's good to see you in one piece, friend. Oh, but where are my manners? I've not even properly introduced myself. A voice, Gridania's foremost scholar of Sylphic customs and lore, at your service. Well, at least that's what I told the commander when I volunteered for this mission. Just between you and me, I'm actually rather new to the field. But I've long been fascinated by the cute little critters, and I thought this was the perfect opportunity to make a name for myself. Which reminds me, I was just thumbing through one of the tomes I borrowed from Stillglade Fane when I came across a particularly fascinating passage of a legendary Sylph who's said to possess such power that she controls the very fate of her people. Now, I realize this might sound crazy, but I couldn't help but wonder if this might be the self-same Chosen One that frightful Sylph was,
Chosen One, yes? Well, does this one know the legend? Chosen One, the one who embodies the spirit of all trees that have ever lived or ever will live in these one's forest home. Once every 1,000 years does a Chosen One sprout forth to lead these ones into a new era before returning to slumber. Birth and rebirth. Such is the cycle of these one's civilization.
1,000 years, huh? So if the last recorded sighting of the Chosen One was... Oh, yeah, that would mean the next rebirth would occur in... Oh, just give me a moment now. Yeah, carry the one, and...
Elder One! Could it be that the rebirth of Chosen One is nigh, and Touched Ones are plotting something?
Huh, well, I believe our Sylph friend here has the right of it.
This one does not like this at all. Something must be done.
Something indeed must be done. And yet many questions of import remain to be answered, such as where might we find this Chosen One, and what is the true nature of the power that she holds? But most importantly of all, where, pray tell, did I misplace my underclothes? I know this is not if this is related to the coming of the Chosen One, but the 12's wood is terribly chilly these days. But regardless, I swear now that I shall remain at Little Solace until these mysteries are unraveled. 'Twas not by dumb luck that I was chosen for this task, no. The esteemed leaders of my nation knew that. Oh my, it is rather cold, isn't it? If you'll allow me a moment's respite. Oh, he's gonna be annoying, isn't he? And also the whole this one, that one, those ones, these ones thing. God, that's confusing to voice.
This one is worried. If Chosen One falls into hands of Touched Ones, it could mean the end for these ones. This one must see to the safety of Little Solace. The search for Chosen One, this one would trust to Walking One. Coughing One spouts big words but has not the strength to save these ones. This can be seen by anyone. So this one turns to Walking One. Will Walking One help these ones?
You'll have to ask another one. No, you can count on this one. Sure, why not?
Thank you, Walking One. Walking One is true friend to these ones. This one will not forget Friendly One's kindness.
Oh, Beast Tribe Quest. You have achieved neutral status with the Sylphs of Little Solace. Sylph Beast Tribe quests are now available from Tunaxia at Little Solace. Furthermore, you may now purchase wares from the Sylphic vendor. Okay. The Beast Tribes are beset by myriad problems, blah blah, resolve its issues, blah blah, reputation. Quests available change daily, you can complete 12 in a single day. To view your reputation, winning the trust, you'll gain insight into their lives, initiated into their mysteries. Ah, initiated into their mysteries. Cool, I guess.
Yo, welcome, Brigoltham of the Scions. As communications officer, it falls to me to issue you your orders and provide guidance on forthcoming missions. The first mission is to infiltrate the Imperial outpost at Cape Westwind and eliminate Praefectus Ritatin Sus Arvina. All participating units are now in position awaiting your arrival. Please proceed to the staging point and report to Lieutenant Aldebert. This is but the first step in our bid to purge the realm of the Garlean menace. I shall pray for your success.
Is that up here? Aha, cool. Good, excellent. Huh, each expansion has their own set of beast tribes. Some give glamour mounts and so forth. Others give rewards like mats, but never anything you really need. Yeah, I would imagine that would be the way to do it. Because, like, if you made anything from these beast quests really essential, you'd just be annoying people who didn't want to engage with it. Making my way through a realm reborn. So, you're Brigoltham, the fearless leader of the Elite Adventurer unit. We've been expecting you. Our Maelstrom friends report that Ritatin Sus Arvina departed Castrum Occidents a bell ago. And sure enough, a convoy of Imperial airships landed here just now. The likelihood is high that our target was aboard one of these vessels. I've dispatched scouts to verify its presence before we strike.
Command to all units, requesting status report.
This is Line 1. Target has not been sighted.
This is Line 2. Likewise, target has not been sighted.
And Line 3 here. We got nothing for you neither. I love Tataroos with mustaches. They're just so cute.
This is Line 4. Nothing to report as of... Wait, disregard previous message. Target sighted. I say again, target sighted.
Understood. Hold your position.
Attention all units. This is Lieutenant Adalbert Cotter. The first step of Operation Archon begins with us. Should we falter here, all hope of victory will be lost. 'Tis no small burden, but know that I believe in all of you. So believe in yourselves, and together we will blaze a path for all our brothers and sisters of the Alliance to follow. You mean I will do that? Me. I'm gonna be the one doing it. We will create multiple diversions and disperse the enemy garrison. That should give you a chance to breach their defenses. Go now, Brick, and bring us Ridatin's head. May Ralga grant you strength. Commence diversionary maneuvers. Okay. You know what, guys? Actually, I just remembered I have another quest. I need to deliver rain call. I need to go fishing. There's some rain callers that, like, a lady named Sybil really needs them. And you know what? Sorry to have started all this. If you could just, like, hold off on it. I'll be back in, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks when I'm done maxing out my fishing job. Okay, I'm... the flexible time of the MMO. So now we need to make our way that way somehow. So like this and that and hello. Great security, guys. Can't go down there. Love to have open gates that just like slide open. Hi, just passing through. Don't mind me. Okay, I may have attracted a little bit more attention than I needed to. Can I get up there? I cannot. Okay. Like, at least make it so that the doors are locked until you beat the soldiers in the area or something. Ooh, nighttime. Hey, what's up?
It would appear we have unexpected guests. Now, where have I seen you before? Ah, but of course, the man who felled the mighty Titan. This is the Icon Slayer? I see. The commotion without is not but a diversion. Allow me to hazard a guess. By eliminating me, you hope to undermine the garrison at Occidents. A bold strategy to be sure, but have you the strength to see it to fruition? Leave us. None of you are a match for him. Send word to Castrum Occidents. Tell them the Lominsons are coming.
Maybe I shouldn't just... Maybe I should stop them from leaving.
At once, my lord.
Maybe I shouldn't just let them go. Maybe I should do something. Like, whack them with my axe while they're right next... Okay, no, fair enough.
15 years have come and gone since Lord Van Belsar first set foot in Eorzea. Yet his ambition for the realm burns as strong as ever it did. Know you what fuels an adventurer? The desire to deliver the people from their suffering.
Yeah, that's usually why people create giant magical weapons of mass destruction. It's like, it's to alleviate suffering. It's to make everything better. We're just gonna take this huge gun and we're gonna point it at people right in the face, and then things are gonna be fine. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be totally fine, man.
The lands he has conquered were all beset with problems. Poverty, starvation, lawlessness, and strife. My homeland was no exception. Had my lord not reached out and claimed it for the Empire, it would eventually have destroyed itself. But under his sage leadership, my people enjoyed such peace and stability as we have never known. And he only desires the self-same for the people of this realm.
Which is why he's pointing a giant gun at us.
Under his rule, Eorzea would be freed from the shackles which bind it. The shackles of false faith.
Oh my god, this guy is a Reddit atheist. Oh no!
There would be no feeble leaders to misguide the masses. No icons to bleed the realm dry. True peace would reign, and the people would be free to live their lives without fear of persecution
or oppression from anyone other than us, to be clear. Like, no oppression, no persecution from anyone other than us. We would monopolize that, and then we would just be the ones doing it, and no one else would do it, and that would mean there would be better, be less of it. Like, you'd be fine. It would be cool. Just a big gun pointed right at your head.
Should you doubt the truth of my words, I bid you look upon me. I'm no son of Garlemald, yet Lord Van Belsar saw fit to raise me to a station of great honor.
Actually, invading my country was cool because I personally got to be in a position of power because of it, which means it was a good thing.
He measures a man, not by his birth, but by his worth. Such is his sense of justice. By the grace of his excellency, I am where I was born to be, upon the field of battle.
Yeah, that's the other thing about empires, by the way. They're perfectly happy to provide you a place in the empire, O conquered subject, so long as that place is in the armed forces fighting to expand the empire.
He has given me a noble cause to fight for, and worthy adversaries to smite. I am not wont to bear my steel needlessly, but if you are deaf to reason. In the name of Lord Van Belsar, I writ at Incest Avena to swear to strike you down.
Yeah, that'll work out great for you. But that is a common fallacy from people who, like, advocate imperialism, is like, well, it's worked out great for me. Like, I have money and power and wealth, and I'm happy, which means that it's a good thing overall. Oh, damn it, I keep holding down control when I'm not supposed to. Ooh, guitar riff. A little bit of butt rock. Can't say I don't appreciate it. Do I need to stop him from doing that? No? Okay. Oh, he just parries in one direction. Yeah, great shield there, asshole. Maybe turn around with it or something. Uh-oh. Just gonna not get hit by that? Okay. Not the hardest boss I've fought so far, this guy. Aw, man, I took the hit from that one. You do not hold back. Very well. Neither shall I. Alright. La-da-da-dee. La-da-da-da. La-da-da-dee. La-da-da-da. Aw, reinforcements? Really?
Let us aid you, my lord.
Oh, he's gonna have a phase 2, isn't he? How annoying. What touching loyalty. And he's up again. Jerk. Oh no, he's still down. Just throwing abilities. That one has a lot of health. How annoying. Down you go. Now what?
No, you bastard.
Dude, you were the one who insisted.
Your conviction and courage will not be for naught. This I swear.
Oh, he's back up. Phase 2? How you doing? Ooh, stun. He can stun me now? That's inconvenient. And I don't seem to have a lot of ways to get out of the AoE of that. Okay, well. Alright, fair enough. That's more like it. Now we're boss fighting. Maybe I should try and draw him to move some direction. No, he's not really interested. Fair enough. Could you come over here so that, like, your giant round AoE doesn't... Okay. Sure, why not? Now, this is more like it. Give me some AoE to dodge. Is he gonna do the big thing again? Sure looks like it. Yeah, there we go. Over here. Could you come over here? Thank you. Then... No. Stay over there. Stay over there. Stay away from the middle of the thing. I'd prefer for you to not be in the middle of the thing. Overall. La-da-da-dee. La-da-da-da. Doink, doink. And that should do the trick. Down you go there, buddy. That's enough of that. Take a chill pill. Oh my god, is he still going? You're stronger than I expected. How about I just take you prisoner? But I have my honor. I cannot. I will not yield. Oh, just go to jail. I don't even have to kill you at this point. We'll just put you in a nice cell. You can have some books and stuff. Am I supposed to use that to get out of it? Or is it just like are we just in a slap fight right now? This was your idea, I'll remind you. Seriously, dude? Eesh. Forgive me. I have failed you. Lord Van Balsar! Is that good? That seems like it might give the game away. That light. The Magitech transporter.
Brick, are you there? What news of Rittison? Fallen? With this deed, you have sown the seeds of our ultimate victory. The fading of that light presages an end to the Empire's tyranny. Ridderton says Arvina is no more. Let the next phase of Operation Archon commence.
Hurrah! Yay, I murdered a man. Whee! Hooray for murder! 'Tis I. Seems you've done it again, Brick. I'll raise a tinker to you, but I'm afraid we've no time to savor the victory. There's still a small matter of infiltrating Castor Meridianum and destroying the ultimate weapon. I know, no rest for the preternaturally gifted. Now stop feeling sorry for yourself and make your way back to the Immortal Flames encampment. The communications officer will issue you your orders. I'll be waiting for you with the main host. Assassinations, by the way, are a crime against the Geneva Convention. Oh, hey! Look, Heidelin, your minion comes, bringing the light. Alas, the gate to the void already stands open. Soon darkness shall consume all, and you shall bow down before the one true God. The Prefectus? Slain?
Regrettably so, my lord, and at the hands of the Icon Slayer, the Centurion who survived the attack is to be believed.
Ridderton. Where were his men when he faced the enemy? Fleeing, even as their commander yielded up his last breath. If it should prove they questioned his right. I can't speak for them, my lord. Discount Darth Vader is upset, it seems.
Beg pardons, my lord, but there's more. The Maelstrom has laid siege to Castrum Occidens. Likewise, the Crimson Fleet moves to blockade Castrum Marinum.
So, this is their answer. Very well. We shall crush them, as we crushed the Icons. Go forth and show them the futility of their resistance.
Yes, my lord. There must be some soldiers over at the Empire who has that, are we the baddies moment? Let's see.
Sign off them. Your deeds this day are an inspiration to us all. With the death of the Prefectus, Operation Archon has entered its second phase. Even as we speak, the Maelstrom moves to blockade Castrum Occidens and Castrum Marinum. And far to the east, in the Black Shroud, the Order of the Twin Adder advances upon Castrum Oriens. Already you've done so much to advance our course, performing such feats as are worthy of song. But if our plan is to succeed, more is required of you. Let me know when your preparations are in order, and I shall relay to you the particulars of your next mission.
Well, I don't need any of that, so that's cool. La 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 la. There, dramatically staring off towards the sea. And that's a good place to cut an episode. I think having, just committed a little tiny bit of a war crime. And now we're about to, make things worse for the Empire, which is always a good thing to do. So, if you've enjoyed hanging out in the world of Final Fantasy XIV with me, well, you can... Oh, okay. You can watch these things be recorded live on twitch.tv/tvsguy, which is where I'm doing that. No set schedule. It's whenever I have time to do it. So just, follow, and you'll see whether things happen. You can also subscribe to the channel, comment, do the other things. and become a member to get to see these episodes early before they come out for the general public if you want to. But if you don't want to, you absolutely don't have to. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to wear a mask and wash your hands. Take such vaccines as are necessary. And try to have solidarity, rather, towards those who are worse off than yourself.